Welcome to another episode of the Watch Me Wholesale Show. Here's how this works. I'm going to randomly select a market, then I'm going to go into that market and find a distressed property for sale. Then I'm going to run the numbers and call and make an offer. Now, all of this is brought to you by Propwire. If you don't know what Propwire is, it's the nation's #1 database of distressed seller leads with over 157 million properties nationwide. The best part is it's absolutely free to search and download as much as you want. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and spin a wheel and pick a market. First, if you don't know me, I'm Jerry Norton. I make millions of dollars a year wholesaling and flipping houses. And here on my YouTube channel, I show you how to do the same. So if you want to be a flipping genius like me and live your dream life, subscribe to my channel and watch my videos. All right, let's spin the wheel and pick a market. St. Paul, Minnesota is the winner. Let's go find a deal. All right, let's go into St. Paul, Minnesota and see what we can find. So if I go to joinpropwire.com, I'm going to type in St. Paul, Minnesota. So here we go. I'm going to choose my market. Then I'm going to go down to lead types and I'm going to go ahead and put in MLS active. Then I'm going to go to single family. And I'm going to also go to 3 bedrooms plus, because I'm tired of looking at 2 bedrooms. And let's see what we can find here. So the way Propwire works here is just with a couple of really simple filters, I'm looking at data, right? I got 179 results. These are properties, a lot of pendings going on here in this market. And I'm gonna go ahead and sort this from price and go from like lowest to highest. And then for the show here, what I'm looking for is I'm just looking for, a distressed looking property that I can call and make an offer on. So as I scroll down on the right here, it's showing me where it is on the map. And, then we can select one and check it out. So like, for example, this one here, 475 Lawson, let's just see what's going on. And very quickly, just looking at a few pictures, I can see that this is distressed, like it's boarded up windows, needs work. And then what I like to do is go to history real quick and see what's going on here. And we've seen this before. This RH3 LLC is a hedge fund, and they're like moving around inventory from like one hedge fund to another hedge fund. Look at, they sold this property in a package of 19 million. And then typically what'll happen is they'll list these with agents, local agents. So they'll buy all this in a bulk package and then off them one at a time with local agents. So Olson Group here got this listing. It's active at 172.5. Been on the market for a minute. Looks like for 72 days. So just giving some context around what's going on real quickly. And then what I want to do is I want to look at some quick comps, just get my head around the value. And we're 1,100 square feet and a 4-bedroom. So I'll still look at 3s, but I don't want to look at 2s. So let's go ahead and put 3+, that'll get rid of some 2s. And on the square footage, maybe I'll go down to like plus or minus 30%. So I'm not looking at anything too big. And now what I want to do is I just want to go through and pick the stuff that's got, the highest sold comps. So this one here got 331. It is smaller at 896, but let's go ahead and choose that one. And here's a 251. Here's a 238. I might not pick this one because it's a 3-bath. That's a lot of baths. We only have 1. But like this is a great one here, another 4-bedroom. So I'm trying to pick stuff up in the, wow, look at this, 3.1, it got 438 a foot, 550. I might skip that one because it's just a way outlier, it'll throw my numbers off. But 228 a foot, grab that one for sure. 306, I might grab that one. I'm going to grab this 210 right here. So I'm just looking for top of market, so I'll grab this 228 a foot. What else we got? 276, plenty of comps. Like I'm picking plenty of comps right now. 248, so I think we're getting a good idea. Around 300 is where this is coming in. Okay, so I mean, I can keep going. I still got more comps here. But the idea here is I'm going to go grab the high comps so that I can get a good idea on value. So these are all averaging around, I'm at 296. So what this does is it reevaluates based on my square footage and the comps that I've chosen. So you can see here, I literally spent like a couple minutes is all just to get my head around it. Now I'm not doing a deep dive on comping. I just want to know big picture, what's the market look like? Again, I can deep dive this later if we get close to an offer. So now what I'm going to do here is this came in at 296 and we are 1170. So I'm going to go to my deal analyzer. I'm going to put in 1170 square feet and I want to bring this up to that 296 price point, which is putting me around probably a 240 a foot, 245 there. 248 a foot gets me to 290 as an ARV. And on the rehab here, let's just put 50,000. That's gonna let me do pretty much everything. I'm at a 70%, 9, 6, and 15 on my cost, carrying cost, and profit. I like those numbers. 15 as a wholesale, so that puts me at a 138 buy price. And we are looking at a listing of 172. So 172 list and a 138 buy. That's not that bad actually for on market. I mean, I'm pretty happy about that. We're not too far off. So now what I want to do is I want to call and make an offer. By the way, guys, I'll give you my deal analyzer, this digital deal analyzer for free. Just go to mydealanalyzer.com and you can download that for free. Helps you run all the numbers. And again, I typically stick with 9% of ARV for closing, 6% for carrying costs, that's financing. Very typical to have 15% for profit. This could go down as low as 10. Some investors are okay to do this deal and make 30 grand. That would allow me to go all the way up to 152 with a 15,000 wholesale. But I'm probably going to start at, 138, 140 with my offer price. So the next step now is to call the agent. If I go back to Propwire and I click on show more and I go down here, this gives me some phone numbers here to try. The other thing I'll do is I may need to Google this. If that phone number doesn't work or doesn't give me a cell phone, then I might go ahead and Google this agent and try to track them down that way as well. And we did a call prior to this example with this agent. So I've already talked to this agent once before with Olson Group. I think Jeff is his name. So we'll just call him back on this one and see, what's going on if we could make an offer on this property. Okay, let's call this agent.
Good morning, this is Jeff.
Yes, hi Jeff. We spoke a few minutes ago. I see another property you've got listed. Looks like it might be a good distressed property for a flip.
Which one?
475 Lawson.
Yeah, that one's actually being pulled from the MLS. It was sold by the seller in a bulk sale.
Okay. Yeah, who is this SFR borrower out of Scottsdale or whatever? Is this like
so it's either Scottsdale or Georgia, and it's a hedge fund.
Okay, so RHA3, is that the same one?
That one I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's showing public record showing that RHA3 sold it to FYR SFR Borrower LLC in some package for like 19 million.
Yeah, so I think what that was is one hedge fund to another hedge fund.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And now they're just selling stuff off.
SYS is selling a bunch of stuff off. I think some notes came due.
Oh, gotcha.
And so they're offloading. And so we were just notified yesterday. I don't know. We have 6 at this point or 7 at this point that will be getting pulled from the MLS. Because they were sold in a bulk sale.
They sold them some other way.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
All the work just to get it yanked.
Yep. That's the nature of this business when you're working on the REO stuff.
Yeah, I'm fairly new to this market, but I want to come in here and do some flips. So cash buyer, I'm just having a hard time finding anything.
You and every other investor in Minnesota.
Right? I mean, like everything's pending, overpriced. I don't know, nothing to find.
That would be correct.
Why is it so hot right now?
That's just our market.
Yeah.
You know, realistically, not a lot of houses on the market. If you look nationwide, we're, you know, still roughly 4 million houses behind where we need to be. You know, it's building rents are skyrocketed up here.
Yeah. Do you work with many investors, like small investors?
Not right now as much.
Yeah.
You know, you look back in 2008, that's all I did.
Oh yeah, me too.
You know, I had a list of investors that paid me every year to be on my list.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's all but pretty much dried up. You know, I'll do an investor deal here or there, but most now are owner occupied.
I just mean, for buyers, like, do you have any, if you get something distressed as a listing?
Yeah, I let people know, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I do have a list of some guys that I go to. But like I said, most of them aren't purchasing right now. And if they are purchasing, they've gone to different avenues outside of the single family umbrella.
Yeah, I mean, we do a lot of off market, but I'm always just looking at the MLS because we get some great deals off the MLS still if all the stars align.
On the listing side of things, like, I don't do a lot of off market stuff. Most of my stuff will always hit the MLS.
But I'm unrepresented, and so if you're able to, like, if you've got a seller, they want cash and they don't want to go through all the showings and appraisals and inspections and all that, and you want to call me and we work out a deal, you know what I mean?
I can certainly keep you in the loop.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that with some agents, and it's great. They'll just call me and they'll say, hey, we're going to list it on Friday, but if your number works, the seller will entertain it. You know, you still get the commission, all the commission, and everybody's happy, you know?
Yep.
Yeah,
I will certainly keep your number and keep you in the loop.
Okay, but you don't have anything right now that you got?
I have nothing right now.
Nothing, okay. Yeah, I'd love to work with you. So if you could save my number, you know, cash buyer, and then if something pops up that looks like a deal, let me know. We'll move quick on it.
Sounds good to me.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
All right, sir. See ya.
Okay, talk to you soon.
Bye.
So this is going to happen sometimes where, you know, you just have low inventory. We're definitely in a shortage of inventory problem right now. Just working through Minnesota. I mean, you don't know it off camera, but we've been looking all over for a deal. A lot of stuff pending, calling on stuff that's active, but it's already sold, and just not a lot to choose from in St. Paul, Minnesota. This is kind of fascinating for me to see. I've never really struggled to find something on market, and we're having a hard time today. Still a quality conversation. Still want to talk about this with you because it's, again, like I keep saying in this series, if you've been watching the Watch Me Wholesale Show, whenever we do these calls, it's always about the relationship, never about the deal. Or I should say, it's less about the deal, more about the relationship. And so just making those connections. If I was actively working this St. Paul market and I was talking to 5 to 10 agents a day, just like this one, and I'm establishing that connection with them, and I'm letting them know, hey, I'm Cash, I'll let you represent me. You know, call me before you list it. That same conversation I just had, pretty soon you're going to have 25, 50, 75, 100 agents. And if you follow up with them, they're going to start calling you. And next thing you know, every month you're doing 3 to 5 deals. Like, it can really build up to that if you make those relationships. So I hope you got a lot of value out of this. And guys, I want to let you know that with Propwire, we're doing a really cool promo right now. You actually get $300 worth of skip tracing. So that's 2,500 skip traces at 12 cents a record. That would be $300, you know, the going rate in the market. And we're doing that for $97 a month. So $97 a month. Every month you get 2,500 skip traces plus some other cool bonuses. It's like a no-brainer. Like, why are you not doing that? We actually lose money doing it, but we want to get more users on Propwire. We're growing that platform really massively right now, which is really fun to see. So go check that out. Just go to propwiregold.com, and you can sign up for that special promo of 2,500 skip traces for $97 a month. And guys, hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, please leave a comment and let me know. Tell me what your big takeaways were, what you're learning from the series, and stay tuned. We'll keep doing more videos, and I'll see you on the next video.